Assalamualaikum. Today we are from Group 14. We'll present our project about the impact of equating system towards individual and organization. Okay, before we start, I will introduce myself. Myself Nur Adila binti Baka and other group members are Iskandar Zulputra bin Hamdan, Muhammad Adi bin Rahman, Muhammad Fikri bin Fazil, and last, Nur Atiyah Hanem binti Nourizan. Firstly, for introduction, the accounting system is a method used to manage the enterprise profits, expenditures, and other financial operations. It also allows business to monitor many aspects of financial activities to aid in the decision-making process. It includes transactions, revenue, liabilities, and can produce details statistical analysis that include specific data sets for manager or analyst. It's able to handle the amount of cash invested by a firm in exchange for goods and service from another company or individual. The automated accounting system for easy admission, categorization, and matching of expenditure. It is easy to insert, balance, and classify every other expenses manually with a manual system such as Excel. A few other accounting systems such as Data allow automatic discovery of invoice with the ability to customize and automatically monitor invoice and revenue spend. So the accounting system has two categories that is in terms of towards individual and organizations. So it can also impact the accounting system toward individuals and organizations.
I will continue about the impact of accounting system towards individual. As stated in many books or any other reading materials, accounting system is structure that can help company or individual to regulate and standardize their financial information. It can conduct in two ways, manually or computerized. It helps them to keep trail their business financial transaction. And before this era, we usually use a manual method, which is write down into the paper. But now we use the system that can store the data in the database. Uh, for example, one simple accounting system that can be used by everyone is Microsoft Excel, which is contain basic spreadsheet to help them to create a simple financial statement. It also more cheaper than any other accounting system and very easy to use for beginner. In summary, uh, this opportunities is easily to grasp this nowadays. Next, for the issues of accounting system towards individual, ever since accounting system had been introduced, there are many issues that rise from related to how someone practicing their accounting system. Some company willing to pay high for accounting system in their organization, but their employees does not implement the system correctly. This problem leads into management dissatisfaction. One of those issues is company or the person who in charge to keep an eye on the accounting performance fail to recognize the defects of the system. In this context of accounting system, it refers to applications such as zero or million accounting system and FreshBooks. person in charge to track performance of the system is responsible to list and know the entire flow of the system. This process is very important because from the report, it can help the company to decide whether they want to continue using the system or not. If the person cannot decide or track the flow of the system, it will produce inefficient accounting results and drop down overall performance of the company. Furthermore, bad report of flow of the system will lead to disaster company decision. For example, one of them is the company will replace existing accounting system when the real problem is from their employees' fault. The employees play the important role because the accounting system will never produce accurate information or precious result if they always enter the transaction data incorrectly or abuse the system. Therefore, individual role is very important when the company want to produce and maintain the best result from their accounting system. Lastly, employees training is very important. Nowadays, accounting system features are not used 100% by the employees. For example, the company still use the normal method or manually method to record certain tasks. But the system can automate to record the tasks. This result to employees to overlook the use the most important features in the system. All in all, systems sometimes did not produce the faults, but the faults came from the user mistakes. Thank you. Next.
Next is for the impact. The impact will be divided into two, positive and negative. So this is the positive impact. First, the positive impact of the system, accounting system towards individual. First, it will increase the accuracy. An individual will have less error when they use their accountancy system. Next, it will level up the productivity. An individual could make the accountancy process so fast and easier. And then it will help an individual to make a collaboration. A lot of software program grant business owners or an accountant to adjust permission that permit an outside people or accountant retrieve to the data. Next is impact negative towards impact negative of the accountancy system to the individual. First, individual will waste of their time to learning the system. It will consume weeks or months for an individual to understand and get the use of an accounting system. Next, the accounting system may lead to the health problem on an individual. Individual that frequently use the computer will lead to many health problems such as eye strain, muscular complaints, back edge, and others. Uh, Next is individual fear of unemployment. Reflect the feeling of the individual towards the system. The staff fear redundancy and show less interest in computers. Lastly, for the impact, negative is disruption in work on an individual. Because of the system, injury in the work time and certain changes in the working environment will be involved. Next, next is the challenge and ways to prevent accounting system risk in individual. First, artificial intelligence and automation are controlling of the traditional accounting duties. Um, an individual or human need to take this system, this AI and automation is the way on make their task easier rather than a threat. Next, they need to double check the work done by this team by involving the best accounting professional without without hopping too much on the on AI and automation. So for the next point is an account needs to have an accountant needs to have a lot of skill. Accountant need to intimate with the advanced features like predictions and analytics in the system so they can explicate and express deeper data it gives into actionable advice. So lastly, the challenge is cybersecurity is security priority and way to prevent is accountant need to always update accounting system security page. And they also need to restrict user to access specific data. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the next slide is the impact of accounting system towards organization. Uh, for the introduction, in every organization, accounting system serve an important purpose. This is because accounting system is an essential thing for organization for its needs of measures in facilitate towards control and measurement capability. It plays an important role for every organization. Therefore, a good accounting system should provide suitable information towards the user and the organization. Okay, to the next slide.
Next is for issues. First is lack of implementation training. Is a major issue of accounting system in organization. The executive staff must be prepared on the most proficient method to access and utilize the system and how to deliver and peruse the financial statement and information reports. In any event, when the board is energetic about the correct measure of client preparing, a few managers regularly make light of or do without client preparing, maybe to limit their time and exertion at work, or maybe so they can change the client more cash by tidying up the subsequent system issues. Next point is failure to keep accounting system current. Keeping bookkeeping system current guarantees that approach the most recent item improvements. It additionally assists with guaranteeing that system will be perfect with the most recent personal computer working system, computer segment and joint peripherals. Nonetheless, the most significant motivation to keep the system current identifies with security. Next point is worker did not using system properly. In the event that the representative are focused on the execution and not appropriately prepared on the system and unefficiently dedicated to exactness in budgetary detailing. Next slide. Impact of accounting system towards organization. Uh, this is for impact negative according to the issue. The first is will suffer loss due to non-compliance in managing their accounting. For example, numerous workers default to utilizing the absolute minimum number of system highlights to take care of business. Next point is difficult to integrate information. This is because the system is easy to hack into irresponsible employees and use systems that do not follow organizational procedures. The system is also difficult to keep up to date with, and this issue will be repeated without any problems. Next point is untrained employees. Untrained employees can affect the accounting system within the organization. It is possible that employees are not given the time to go through training because there is no notice of user training in the employment contract. And the last point is accounting information in an organization will publicly available. This caused the system to lack complete security features. Accounting systems are also vulnerable to virus or ransomware that can damage information and make it difficult to access. Next slide.
For the next slide, ways to prevent accounting system risk in organization. There are many prevention that can be taken. One of them are physical security. This is a great way for small businesses to keep their accounts and computer system from losses and theft. With this also, it will not expose to any kind of bad elements and keep the system servers in a safe place. Most of the time, office are places to keep accounting equipment safely by making the doors being locked at all times and limiting the access to people. Moreover, the cables to connect with the accounting equipment need to be kept hidden and at a safe place so that no one can trip or animals eaten the cables. Um, for the second prevention is by having an authentication method such as login ID and password. This is to make the system more secure when a user tries to get into the system. Every user who has the login ID and password should never share the password. Uh, the next slide, the next one is virus protection. For virus protection, every computer and software are easily affected by viruses since the internet has developed. Therefore, system intrusion tends to happen when the virus give permission to them, especially to hackers who wants to get inside the system, that may cause issues to the computer. Therefore, it is very necessary and essential that an accounting system should have an antivirus and firewalls. That is all from me. Go to next slide.
For conclusion, operating system can also lead to significant system improvements because the accounting system is automated. Accountants need to have the skills to use it. Using the accounting system has given companies the opportunity to perform their accounting functions more efficiently and securely. That using the accounting system has resulted in significant time and cost saving. Then, using the system to perform accounting function has given the company the opportunity to move into a paperless office. Last, it can also be implemented more effectively by companies that using production system if they use accounting system. That's all from our group. Thank you.